All right, so look, I'm literally just gonna hit record and just randomly pick a story. And I put trending news in here. Okay, and I already have this these fires. I already have this upcoming in a breakdown. I like to hit the Associated Press right there because it just gives us the stories right at the top. All right. And these are kind of the same old stories right there, but let's see if there's anything new with entertainment. And let's get rid of that. Sesame Street's 55th season will focus on lessons in emotional well being. That looks interesting. Let me click on that. And I'll just go here until we get some connections to prove this stuff is scripted by numbers, okay? Elmo Tells All, Sesame Street 55th season. Look, featuring SZA, Chris Stapleton, Reneé Rapp. Okay, look, I already caught something. So this is going to be easy, okay? Look, Sesame Street. So you get SS, okay? Stapleton S, SZA S. All right? This stuff is all by the language. And I do know S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for that. So typically I would just put this right there, and I would put some arrows right there, probably pointing to the S's. You see one right there. And I got the Sesame Street highlighted, so we're good on that. And you would think there would be, we want to keep our eyes out for the 55. Okay, 55th season. Especially, if there's like a 50 or another 5 or something like that. Maybe one of these characters has a birthday on the 5th. You know what I mean? And since we don't get an S with Reneé Rapp, let's look at that character real quick. I don't know who it is. Reneé Rapp. Okay, look. See, this is easy. Look at that. Her birthday is tomorrow. Reneé Mary Jane Rapp. Okay, American singer, songwriter, and actress. She gained recognition for starring as Regina George in the Broadway musical Mean Girls. You see that? So immediately, her birthday's tomorrow. Okay, trending right there. You see that? So I screenshot that, and then I just go back over here. So you see, that's pretty simple. Okay, and let's just pull up SZA real quick and Chris Stapleton. SZA. Let me type it. SZA. Okay, and just so you can see SZA right here, known professionally, right? American singer songwriter, first gaining recognition through her self-released EPs. C SZA Run and S. Look at that. Does she really have? Let's see. What's that album? SZA debut album.
According to Wikipedia,
Album
Control is the
S.
debut studio
Does she
album by
have one
American
called S?
singer-songwriter.
Look, right there. She even has an EP called S. You see that right there? Sesame Street. And I bet they don't tell us that in the article. A lot of times I don't even need to look at the articles here, okay? So, and Chris Stapleton. All right, let's click. I remember doing a breakdown on this guy not long ago. He is born on the 15th. I wouldn't necessarily put that with the 5s. But while we're here, I want to find that 55 because I think if we hit that 55, it's like a decode over already. So let's search for the 55. Let's put Sesame Street in the Gematronate calculator here. And again, this is 100% on the fly. Let me clear out the calculator here. Share the tab. Let me get rid of that New York right there. All right, so I don't see no 55 there. Let's just put Sesame. Nope. Street. Maybe Street. Nope. Okay, so let's go back to the title here. And we don't necessarily like need to hit on the 55, but look at it right in the title right there. It would be, oh, we got Elmo too. So I'll put Elmo. Okay? I almost forgot about Elmo right there. And like I said, we're keeping our eyes peeled for that 55, but we don't need to like stretch and make it fit. So let's enter these other names. Chris Stapleton. Is it like that? Yeah, I think it's like that. Chris Stapleton. And let's put SZA. I'm seeing 40. Is it 46 that we keep seeing? Let's see. No, not. I thought I was seeing 46. Not so much. I'm just glancing over some of this stuff as I enter it just to see if anything like stands out. I'm not noticing a whole lot with that. Let's grab the Reneé Rapp. I'm seeing the 10, right? As she's got that 10th day of the first month birthday, right? But that would be nothing necessarily that I fly off the handle over. So let's just grab Reneé Rapp right here and let's enter her stage name right here. There's another 46. So SZA and Reneé Rapp both got the 46 right there. Let's just click find matches with Chris Stapleton. You see, look, Chris Stapleton has 62 like Sesame, and remember S and S with all of these characters. So what I'll do is I'll probably paste that one right there. All right, and let's maybe look at Elmo. Let's go back to the calculator here real quick. Let's go to Elmo and click find matches. That might be a little easier. Okay, I don't see anything with Elmo there that connects with anything related to this article. Uh, Reneé Rapp's got 53. SZA's got 35. I'm noticing right there. Nothing major. Let's scroll down the article. And when is like the exact debut date? Maybe the first episode of Sesame Street. Let's see what's in the article here. So the 55th season of the acclaimed family program features a star-studded lineup of musicians that would be the envy of any summer festival. Here's another couple characters. Look, you get an S right there, Samara Joy. So we can add that to the list. And don't forget S, the 19th letter, as well, right? So when I do my breakdowns, I would typically put that right there. So we get a whole bunch of S's. Okay, now let's go back to the article. Let's look up Samara Joy. I don't know who that is real quick. Samara Joy, a jazz singer. Okay, look at her birthday right here. Look, you get November 11, so 11/11, and born in 1999. So you get a whole bunch of ones and nines. And remember, S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. Don't forget. Okay, so that's perfect. So that can go probably right under where I would edit that S pick. Okay? So S is the 19th letter, and notice she's 25, right? And we're in the year 25 now. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? And typically I would show you this. I would put S, and you see S is the 19th letter right there, S the 19. So I would screenshot that and then just go right there. Bam. So, off to a nice start. But obviously we would like to connect other things as well, right? I'm seeing something right here with the 3.5. But let me read a little more. The upcoming season will focus on lessons in emotional well-being. So I probably want to put that in the Gematrinator calculator as well. Let me open up the base ciphers again. And we'll just put that right there. Paste. Okay, what about well-being? So that 55 is pretty elusive at the moment, but I have a feeling it's out there somewhere. And again, we don't need to have the 55, but it would be nice since it's popping really, really big in the title. Sesame Street debut date. Look at that. One day before Samara Joy's birthday. You see that right there? Perfect. Look at that. Okay? So, I mean, come on. And they're not going to tell you this. Okay? So, I would put that right there. You see that? Look at that. How amazing is that? And first episode date in 1969. I don't think we saw any 69s. But let's just take a look. And again, this is just to show you how these breakdowns get done. I can just hit record and just show you as I'm doing here. And we have like the date calculators and such as well. So there's, you can utilize different methods to show this script, okay? So it debuts on 116 on Max. I don't know if that's Cinemax or not. But we can put that 116 date probably and just look at the date numerology real quick. Okay, so you see the date numerology right there. Again, I'm not seeing anything really to go wild over there. I think we saw maybe a couple of 62s possibly. No, I don't see any 62s in there. Okay, but man, I would really like to oh, look. Check this out. So there's a lot to learn from music, yeah, timing and harmonies and melody in different styles and different cultures. Look at this. The 3.5-year-old monster told the Associated Press. Who's the 3.5? Oh, that's Elmo? Elmo's only 3.5 years old? No one is more excited than Elmo himself. There's a lot to learn from music, yeah, timing and harmonies and melody and different styles. They're saying, hold on. So are they saying Elmo is 3.5 years old? Are you sure Elmo told the Associated Press this? Let me see. Do we get a video of that? Elmo Associated Press 55. Let's see. Is there a video? Look at this. Let's play this. Hopefully it's not copyright. It shouldn't be. It's on AP News. Let's play this. Where did this come from? I don't think I could play this. So Elmo, look, is a Muppet, or you could say a puppet. Are we gonna catch that 55? Look, Elmo E, like emotional. They said it's based on emotional well-being. Puppet? Nope. Oh, does Puppet got one T? I think it's got one T. Okay, so Puppet's got one T. Muppet. Nope. So yeah, that 55 is very elusive, and it's gonna be like somewhere in there. Oh, there's that 62. There's gonna be a 55 somewhere. You know, I don't want to make this too long. If I were just doing the research, I would seek out and probably find the 55. And again, it just may not be there, right? But, you know, obviously I'm not going to be here all day doing this. So let's scroll down. Okay. And that's interesting too, because these are musicians and songs has the S, right? You see that right there? So we're getting a whole lot of S's. And don't forget, it all starts with the language, right? So I would just put that right there, S, and just scan down the article. Oh, one thing I forgot. They're saying the 3-year-old monster. So they're saying Elmo is 3.5. So that's like 35, okay? That's like 35. And back over here, let me click on the right tab. Look, SZA equals 35 right there. And I thought there might have been another 35, or there was at least a 53. But, oh, Reneé Rapp's got the 35. Okay, so SZA 35, Elmo 3.5 years old. Was there any date numerology 35? No, I don't see any over there. But let's go back to the article again. And we'll go over the characters like Google pages again as well, just to take a look. So I don't see anything much else with the article. Here's another S right here. I don't know who's Sherman. Let me see if I can find who that Sherman character is. Or maybe I can let me just go to Google real quick and put Sherman in Sesame Street. Sherman, Sesame Street. Bill Sherman, American composer, known for his work in The Heights, Hamilton, and Sesame Street. So another S with this Sherman guy, okay? So what I would just do that screenshot. So basically this would be kind of like an S breakdown, right? So let's kind of go over we'll go over what we got here so far. Let me open this bigger. Okay, so you get this Bill Sherman character that they mention. Songwriter, it says known for Sesame Street. So Sesame Street SS, Sherman S, songs, right? These are musical artists here they're focusing on, right? Songs has the S. Samara Joy we have in here. Samara S. And remember, she has the 11/11 birthday. And the Sesame Street first episode date, November 10th. And that's one day before the birthday of Samara Joy. S, obviously different years, right? And don't forget with that 1999 birthday, it's like 19, and S is the 19th letter of the alphabet, as you see right there. Also, Reneé Rapp, the 110 birthday right there. And that is tomorrow as I record this. And again, 110 with the birthday, 110. You get the ones all again, just like that 11, 10 right there, which that's also on the 10th, which is interesting, right? So you get all ones and all zeros. Okay. So that's pretty cool, right? And even January 10, the 1 1, again, how that syncs up with the Samara Joy birthday. And this is just what, 15 minutes or whatever, 20 minutes of this recording. You see, even the album S by SZA, S, Chris Stapleton has that 62 like Sesame right there. And again, Stapleton S, and we had, was it 62? Yep, 62 date numerology. And they said that's when the episode is going to hit. You see, January 16. So you get the 62 date numerology. Okay, so this is hitting a little nicer than I thought. I could like stretch and make a 55 work, but I don't want to do that. I don't care to do that. So you see that? So it's an S fest, I guess. Right? And I will I will take another glance at some of this stuff here. Let me scroll down the article a little bit more and just see if anything else pops. There's the Sherman guy that they mention. Here's Reneé Rapp here with a Cookie Monster. Look, here's another S, Stevie Wonder. And I'm not, again, this is completely on the fly, so I didn't pre-look at this, I mean, I got a lot of breakdowns popping, okay? So I just figured I'd just do something a little bit different here. So just doing this on the fly like this. Uh so there was like Stevie Wonder back in the day, which is a classic. What does it say here? Joy took a different approach. Samara Joy insisted on singing live, says Sherman. It very rarely happens on Sesame Street. I can only count like a few times. So there was like Stevie Wonder back in the day, which is a classic. And then they mentioned John Legend, Billy Joel, blah, 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 right? So a lot of S's. And isn't this like this is the year of the dragon, right? I heard somebody say it was the year of the snake. Oh, here's another S, Taylor Swift. Okay, all of this just popping right when I look in the article here. That is a whole lot of S's. So I'll probably just add Taylor Swift there. And I hope this shows you that the stuff is all just by the language, okay? All by the language. What else was I gonna look up? Let's just look up Sesame Street again real quick over here. Sesame Street. Okay. There's that 69 that's lingering too. American Educational Children's Television Series. And again, I don't want to stretch on any of this. Program creators. Here's one of them right here. Okay. Joan Cooney. And who's this other one? Lloyd Morissette. So look, we're seeing November birthdays. She had the November birthday. This guy's got the November birthday. 112 right there. All right. So I'm trying to think of what else. There's a lot of stuff we could look at here. But again, that would take forever. So again, that's how I put these breakdowns together. I'm trying to think of real quick if there's something else. Do we have like a Elmo debut date on Sesame Street? This 1980. Okay, so that 55 is kind of driving me nuts, but that's okay. That's all right. Let me click back over here on this. All right. So Sesame Street. I mean, what about, again, I don't want to stretch on any of it. So I'm just trying to glance and see if anything else. 55. Let's look at the number 55 real quick. Let's just put 55 right here. Click on there. Well, there's tens right there, if that means anything. I don't usually look at the Fibonacci and the triangular, which I can't even explain. But there's some more tens that we've been seeing a lot of. So I think I'll probably just end it on that. If I catch anything afterwards, uh, then maybe I'll just put it in the comments. All right. And there's that, probably the most important 10 right there. And remember that other lady, was it Samara? Oh no, one of them was born on the 10th. So I'll just leave it there, y'all. I just wanted to click record and just show you that's how you do the breakdowns. I like using the Google Slides here, as you see right there. Some people like using Canva, which I used to use Canva too, but I would use StreamYard for live streaming, and StreamYard is compatible with Canva, right? Or with StreamYard, excuse me. Google Slides is. All right, but Canva's pretty. I like Canva. Canva, they have a lot to offer, right? So, to, and we have this whole narrative agenda thing with the emotional awareness, and like we got to be worried about people's emotions. Ooh, look at this, y'all! I forgot. This is probably the biggest hit ever, and I just caught it. Look at today is 1-9. Right there. And remember, S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. And you get all the S's. So that's beautiful right there. Even January 16, the episode debuting, 116. You flip the 6 and you get like a 9. Look at that. So, yes, you flip 116 is kind of like 119 in a way, because again, you flip that 6 over and you get a 9. So that's the biggest hit right there, with S being the 19th letter. Wow. So again, I would just screenshot that, and I would just, kind of like organize it over here somehow. So perfect, y'all. So there's something to do with the letter S, and it is that 19th letter. And I have been seeing a lot of the 19 lately, and, referring to other stories as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's amazing. That's amazing. And Sesame Street. Okay, y'all. So on the fly, just to give you something different, that freaking 55 is still there. I mean, I know God and Satan equal 55. Okay, and there's Satan S. Satan S. And there's a lot of that energy going on as well. Think about like the wildfires going on, flames, hell, fire. Okay, there's a lot of that like destruction going on right now. So that's an interesting point as well. Okay, so Elmo tells all, Sesame Street, 55th season, featuring these characters with the S's, right? And even the ones without the S's, still more connections. Okay? and more. And this is based on emotional, what did it say? Like emotional awareness, something like that. Even Elmo, emotional right? As for some reason I can't find it. Emotional well-being right there. Cool. So there's always more, y'all, but and that's weird how they're saying Elmo 3.5 years old. The 3.5 year old monster. That's interesting. Okay, whatever. So shout out to y'all on the fly. That's how I put my breakdowns together. Maybe more people should try doing this. Anybody can do it. Until next time, peace.